Well, I'm a prime example of how TechnoServe is investing in opportunities for staff to learn and develop by the sheer fact that I just ended a week-long leadership meeting. That was our first ever at the organization. Um, yeah, and it was meant to bring together nominated leaders of the organization to teach and coach around leadership skills and exhibit the values of the organization. And that's just an example of many of such types of programs. We do management trainings, and because I'm in HR, I work closely on capacity building and development of our staff throughout the world. I've seen TechnoServe create an inclusive and equitable working environment in different ways. One is by an actual hire of a talent director in the HR team to focus on diversity, equity, and inclusion, which is already a few years ago that happened. She actually also created an internship program to bring in more diversity into the organization and exposure to the work that we do. So that's one way. I think another way, through a lot of our HR policies that have been updated to precisely focus on ensuring that we treat people the same way, equitably, regardless of where they're from, what level of position they have. And my team specifically worked on a global compensation overhaul, which exhibits precisely that, creating benchmarks and standards of how we compensate our staff that are the same regardless of where they're based. You get a lot of really high quality people that work here with very diverse backgrounds, and for me personally, that's very enriching. And in the spirit of always learning, that is something that can't be beat.